Thank you very much, and good afternoon. So it was a long-term goal of mine to develop testing for a large number of the toxic chemicals to which we are exposed. I was convinced that many illnesses are caused by the toxic chemicals in the food we eat, in the air we breathe, and the water we drink. But I thought without testing, no one can prove this. No one can know if this is contributing. And another problem was that until the Great Plains developed this testing, that some of the things were available, but they were only available by one at a time. So you had to guess which chemical it might be exposed to. But there's many hundreds of different chemicals. So how can you guess right? The chances of guessing right are only 1 of 100 or 1 out of 200 that you guess the right chemical to test. So what I wanted to do for a long time is to develop a simple test for almost 200 of the most toxic chemicals that are in our environment, and that is what we now have. And after it took about 6 years to develop this test, and then I thought, oh, what if I develop this test and I'm wrong, that none of these illnesses are due to toxic chemicals? Well, now we've been running it for almost 2 years, and what I found out is virtually every single child with autism has high amounts of toxic chemicals, and many other illnesses are also associated. The illnesses, cancer or fibromyalgia, fatigue, neurologic disorders like Parkinson's, all of these diseases are associated with exposure to toxic chemicals. But the mechanism of causing the autism is that glyphosate kills the beneficial bacteria, the lactobacillus and bifidobacteria, but it doesn't kill Clostridia. Clostridia doesn't have the same biochemical pathways as the normal bacteria, and so Clostridia increases, produces toxic compounds in the intestinal tract. Those are absorbed into the brain and cause an inhibition of the key brain enzyme, dopamine beta hydroxylase. The dopamine reaches really high levels. These high levels of dopamine cause severe oxidative damage. They actually can kill the neurons by destroying the structural proteins in the axon. And this has actually been proved using tissue cultures of neuronal cells. They actually got pictures of the high amounts of dopamine causing the brain damage. And what can you do to get rid of it? Use sauna treatment is one of the most effective, and high doses of different B vitamins play different roles in detoxification. Also, many of the chemicals are susceptible to being removed by increased glutathione. Glutathione is involved in detoxification of thousands of different chemicals, and the sauna treatment was used in for all the workers in the 9/11 terrorist attack at the World Trade Center in the United States. There were thousands of workers who had extreme toxicity and bad health. They were all treated with this sauna treatment, and I've talked to many of them. They had a marked improvement by the removal of these toxic chemicals. So thank you all. Thank you all very much.